game night in Atlanta, Georgia, and one few predicted the hometown Hawks in a closeout game, trying to chase the top seed, the Indiana Pacers, out of the playoffs. Indiana knows they have to make Atlanta pay when they miss threes. They're trying to get out better in transition. As Paul George knocks down his first chance. He's been a monster in this series.
He really has.
On this Atlanta Hawks roster, they are made up of a lot of late first rounders and second rounders. And the friendly bounce player, Paul George, just 2 out of 5 and 4 points.
Yeah, he's come out aggressive, but I think he's already attempted three-pointers here early on, which he's capable, but I think he's best when he's attacking there, the turnover, putting pressure.
No playoff nerves for Jeff Teague. He had 28 in game 1 as David West lines it up.
Really solid series for the Hawks at that backup position.
Last shot time, Carroll lets it fly from 3.
When you go small, it's that ability to control your defensive backboard, and both teams have had issues here early in this game.
Carroll coming off a nice game as George all the way in for the stuff.
Unreliable, maybe inconsistent in this series, but I think you got to give a lot of credit to Tony Allen and that grindhouse mentality of the Memphis Grizzlies.
There's Paul George out of the timeout, hanging in the air, and the finish, taking the Heat to 7 games before bowing out. But a whole new set of circumstances here this year as Paul George knocks it down.
Thank you very much, Brian and Paul. Your first lead at the half through 6 games. The Hawks have been able to dictate much of the pace and the style of this series. How have you been able to negate their strength?
We just matched their speed. We got to play small against this team and play a little faster. You know, they spread the floor out, and we got to have guys that can make the run. So that was the key. We played with energy and came out and got a good lead.
Well, things got a little testy there to end the half. I saw you huddle up your team. What's the #1 key to force this to a Game 7 back home?
I mean, it's a crazy environment tonight. You know, no matter what goes on, we got to stay together. You know, it's going to be tough, but after every basket, it seems like it was a game winner. So we just got to stay together.
Thanks, PG. Good luck.
Thank you.
Brian and Greg, back to you.
It is a closeout Wednesday, perhaps. All 3 games on the schedule tonight could end. And Paul George
Not bad
taking over.
A great job, though, of forcing that.
Shot clock at 2. George guarded by Millsap. 3-pointer is good. Paul George delivers in the clutch. Gives him 24 to match with George.
And West has been as good as you could have hoped for if you're an Indiana Pacer. He was just a monster today on both ends of the floor.
A wipe of the brow. The Indiana Pacers, the top seed, are still alive in this first round as they go on a 16-4 run to finish this game.